Decision-making is a core leadership competence. It differentiates between good and bad leaders, and between good and great leaders. Decisions affect everything a leader does, and they reveal values and intelligence. Effective decision-making requires obedience to and dependence upon God. It demands wisdom, and this comes from God. God wants us to use His wisdom to make decisions. Nehemiah is a leader that provides a pattern for doing it right, and we will go into his book to gain understanding. Nehemiah faced a huge challenge. Jerusalem's walls were in disrepair, and the returned exiles were vulnerable and disheartened. Here is how he approached the problem. He carefully studied the situation to acquire an understanding of the problem. Nehemiah chapter 1 verses 2–3. He empathized with people who were hurting, so he fasted and prayed. Nehemiah chapter 1 verse 4. He humbled himself before God and prayed. Nehemiah chapter 1 verses 4–11. He adored God, confessed his nation's sins, and made a request. He waited for the best opportunity to act. Nehemiah chapter 2 verses 1–10. He quietly investigated the situation on arrival in Jerusalem. Nehemiah chapter 2 verses 11–16. He assembled the players and communicated his vision. Nehemiah chapter 2 verses 17–20. Nehemiah effectively communicated his plan to rebuild Jerusalem's walls and assured the crowd that God's hands were upon them. He continually prayed, and made decisions that made it possible for them to focus on the project, while keeping the opposition at bay. The project was miraculously completed in 52 days. The same God that Nehemiah depended upon is open and willing to guide you as you make decisions or solve problems. Give Him a call, and there will be no busy signals, bad network, or recorded voice note asking you to leave a message.